What's up, peeps? This is King D Sky here, coming at you with yet another video. So I'm going to be doing this Eren versus Reiner round 2. Now this isn't going to be a really long video, since Eren versus Reiner round 2 at least wasn't a very long match or a really long fight within the Attack on Titan series. But now I'm going to get into like basically what occurs in the fight, what happens, if anybody gets damaged. Nobody really got damaged. Eren's fine. Let's not forget that Reiner got almost beat the living crap beat out of him. They got thunder spheres and stuff. Alright, enough of that. Let's just get into the details. So the fight starts off as Reiner goes for a few punches at Eren, one punch, etc. And Eren kind of just as Reiner went for a punch, Eren kind of takes his face and shoves him. Remember, Eren has the ice barrier around him now, since when he was captured by Historia's father, he kind of ate it, and then now he has another power. So Eren uses his ice barrier and just shoves Reiner. Then Reiner gets up, charges at Eren, attempting a punch. Eren to weave that trap like a boss. He's just whoosh. Eren directly punches Reiner in the face with ice barrier on. So he's an ice barrier. Well, he doesn't say. He just kind of just. So yeah, he punches Reiner in the face. And then he kind of has flashbacks of Shigashina. A few years ago, whenever Reiner and Berthold kind of came in there and wrecked everything up. Remember, they're in the Shigashina district, so that's why he's having flashbacks. And he kind of grabs Reiner, just kind of shoves him and sends him tumbling on the ground. Eren roars, so Eren's war. And then Eren punches Reiner again. Well, he kind of doesn't punch him directly in the face. He kind of punches him through a building. While Reiner kind of blocked it with his arm. So this is Eren's fist. This is Reiner basically. He kind of did that motion. Eren hits him again in the arm another few times, and then eventually, before hitting him in the face, he just bam, bam, and just boom. And then Reiner lunges at Eren. Eren kind of grabs him, pushes him in a manner, and then Eren kind of turns for some reason, and then Reiner kind of grabs Eren's leg, and Reiner kind of just picks him up, slams him into the building. It's just a random building, an abandoned building, abandoned by the people. It just slams him into, still holding his leg, he then takes this and punches Eren's face to the ground. And it kind of just did nothing. Eren just kind of looking up at him, and then Eren then puts Reiner into a submission after Reiner kind of gets on Eren. And then he kind of after they struggle for a little bit to get the upper hand, Eren kind of just throws him off of him, and he just goes tumbling. A lot of Reiner being thrown around in this fight. That's how serious it is. And then finally, after all the wrestling and all the punches and stuff, Hange and Mikasa launch multiple lightning spears at Reiner's eyes, into his direct eyes. So 2 lightning spears, and they explode. And then as Reiner's distracted, then the other Survey Corps, Connie, Sasha, Jean, etc., they throw a huge amount of thunder spears at Reiner into his nape, and it just goes boom. Those thunder spears are really brutal. And then basically that's all that really happens in this fight. It's a really short fight. So let me know what you thought of the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Hit the subscribe button for more content like this. And hit that great bell to be notified when I make a new video. I am signing out.